Alright, so we just finished streaming the latest Sea of Thieves update over on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/murdog. And I'm sitting down with my friend Bryce here, and we're gonna give our impressions of the update so far.
Yes, sir, we are. Played it for about
4 hours?
5 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours plus another hour in the arena or so. Yeah. What are your initial impressions of the adventure overhaul, at least?
I think that it's nice that they've expanded the leveling system and expanded the reputation and in general. And also, it's nice that they gave us a new faction to go for, because I know that once we all hit Pirate Legend, like once I hit Pirate Legend, because you Victoria, and all them hit Pirate Legend before me, you just kind of sit there and you're like, what do we do? It's like, you can do Pirate Legend voyages, and it's like,
I don't want to do that.
Those are just regular voyages with extra steps. That's not fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they added in new voyages, but I guess adding 5 levels into each company. Yeah. It's just
and
like
plus adding a whole new company.
Yeah.
That has it has a different focus than the other it's not just like, oh, go, because the Merchant Alliance and the Gold Hoarders, what's the difference? Go dig up something or go turn in this crate. There's not a lot of variety there.
Yeah.
Hey, go sink this person, take their loot, and come give it to me. Yes, that's variety. I'm actually willing to do that.
Yeah, I wish for the Reaper's Bones, the other team has to be flying an emissary flag in order for you to grab like a thing from their boat to turn in.
Right.
So I think we sunk 2 ships today, and they both didn't have emissary flags being flown, because I don't think they knew what was going on, to be honest.
Yeah, I think if we play next week or something, I feel like we'll see more of those, because people will better understand the system despite it being a little confusing and them not explaining it super great.
Yeah,
but more people will be having a flag for us to go hunt.
Yeah, I just think there could have been something different that you turned in. It didn't have to be the emissary flag. It could have been
just their normal flag. I don't know.
Just something. I don't know that every boat, regardless of who you sink, had it. But still, it's a great idea that you get something for sinking another boat, which I'm a big fan of.
In a game where PvP is the main thing.
It's not the main thing, but it's one of the things. It's certainly being rewarded more. I also like that that company, the Reaper's Bones, you get more money for turning anything in to them.
That is very nice.
So 1, you get more money, and 2, you also have more, well, we didn't have it, but like other ships could be there trying to turn in as well.
Right.
So it's just a central hub that some kind of PvP could be forming around. And it's just like maybe a little bit more dangerous to turn stuff in there, just depending on who's in your server or not.
It just adds a little extra tension to just your daily sailing lives, because normally when you see a ship, you're probably not super worried about it. And because they had the old, they had the Reaper's flag in the game forever, but they never really incentivized actually going out of your way to sink people. Now they're actually doing that. So maybe
the Reaper's flag used to be just like, you fly this to get bonuses, and the big picture idea, like, you just didn't want to get attacked while you had it.
Right.
It was making you a target. It wasn't like making you the hunter, I guess.
I gotcha.
This more makes you the hunter. So I like the emissary system because you get more bonuses the longer you play per session. You're already playing those missions for a long period of time. It's nice that you get rewarded for the longer you spend in it.
And incentivizes longer playing time, which makes people stay in the game longer. All this.
Yeah. And then at the end of it, when you hit max rank with your emissary for that session, you end up getting a really good voyage, apparently.
Oh, cool.
Like a gilded voyage.
Okay.
But we played and we hit max rank with the Gold Hoarder emissary.
Like
after about like an hour and a half or so, maybe.
Yeah, it did
maybe faster.
One decent sized mission for them taking up some chests. We went to 4 or 5 islands and.
But I remember seeing a notification that we unlocked a new mission or something, so I'm not sure how that works. We'll have to try that out again when we play next time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the revive system that they added in, I like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. It's
nice.
It's so nice not to, when you see a skeleton barrel, a exploding barrel skeleton coming at your face, you're like, well, it's all over. Now there's actually, your teammate can come pick you up, and that's just nice. Yeah.
And then in arena, we had a few uses for it. It's a little bit harder though if you're getting shot at by another ship and then trying to revive someone, especially in sloop arena.
Right. Does the revive system stop if you take damage, or does it keep going?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, if you're reviving your teammate, if you get hit by a shot, does that cancel?
Because I just know that's how some games do their revive system. I feel like in this game, it wouldn't, just because you take 2 shots, you're probably dead. So
Mm-hmm. Also, like a feature I didn't think I'd really care about, but I found to be really useful is the nameplate feature for your own crew.
oh yes,
The
that was
status
such
tags.
a nice little ad. I
You
love that.
you can see where your crew is anywhere on the island. And
Like, I just remember when we were playing, Rocket Queen was saying, "Oh, I'm over here," and I'm like, "All right, just look."
where?
Boom. The name.
Yeah.
I go because I can see it. I'm not being like, what beach are you on?" I'm on a beach. Which one? So you can. It's just nice.
Yeah, the name tag visibility is great. The icon thing we don't really have a use for because we can just talk to each other. But I think for like open crews, maybe without a mic, you'll have a better idea of where your team is and what they're doing.
Right.
Not that I've done open crew in a while, but I imagine that it'd have a good use for that.
It's it won't impact us too much, but it's still a nice change because it adds more information in the game, which is good for some.
It should be on by default. You have to go in and set it to on.
Oh.
Which I think might be the biggest problem with it.
Because again, it's such a small little change that a lot of people don't really know.
I think like it's for us it's great because we can see name tags, but the seeing what your crew is doing, like that icon, that's really geared for like open crew players, I think. And open crew players just probably aren't honestly intelligent enough. I don't know. They're not going to go in there and turn it on. Yeah. It should just be on by default. I mean, it's a great feature.
Right.
It should be on by default and you can turn it off if you want. Any other features that they added in? There's the revive. There's that. Cats.
Cats. I bought a cat. I gave him an outfit. It's great. Great change. Love it.
And they actually put a lot of effort into the cats, I think.
They really did, yeah.
Like their modeling and their animations and how you interact with them and their sounds.
It's definitely the best.
It's a step above the other pets that have been released.
For sure, it's definitely the best pet.
It makes me excited if they release a dog or something.
Oh god. Slap it.
And if it has that if it has that same level of detail done to it, it'd be great. All right, let's switch over to the arena and what we thought about that. So, if you guys haven't seen our Sea of Thieves 2020 review of the best game you're not playing, when did we make that video? Back in...
about 6 months ago?
Is that like in November or something?
Yeah.
November, December? Sometime around then. And back then, our main complaint with Arena was that you'd have way too many chests and a ship would just go to an island, dig up 8 chests, turn them in, and there wouldn't be any fighting involved.
Like everyone's scrambling for chests.
Yeah, like the arena was focused on fighting. And if you watch that video, we're like, all right, what we want the arena to be is there's going to be 1 chest, maybe 2 at max, and a couple of islands. And basically everyone has to fight over that 1 chest. And then lo and behold, this update comes out and it's what we wanted.
Exactly that, yeah.
But then we played it and we're like, yeah, this is way better. We played, what, 2 arena games in sloop mode?
Yeah, we played 2 sloop games, which it was cool. Definitely feel like Arena is obviously meant to be played with a full galleon of 4.
Yeah, Galleon Arena is probably, it's still far and away better. Just because there's more versatility you can do within your crew.
You can assign, different people different jobs, and the combat's more intense because there's more cannons and more people fighting. And
yeah,
sloop you just kind of feel.
You feel kind of stuck, almost stuck to your boat. Like I was afraid to
really
leave the boat because if I tried to board someone, like you're on your own driving and shooting cannons.
Right.
And especially now with cannons doing 25
per hit.
Silver per hit, like that's a big.
Right.
You just want to keep shooting people. We actually found by our second game what the best strategy is to win, at least. Where we maybe got a little bit lucky on the first, but we were able to dig up the first chest and turn it in. And then by the second chest, we ended up picking up the second chest first before anyone else, and we just held on to the second chest.
Yeah, just sailed around.
And sailed around and fought people, but we didn't want to turn it in because people were camping the turn in.
Right.
So no one else could catch up to us because they couldn't go dig up another chest. So
yeah, because turning in a chest gets you 1,000 points. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up making it 2 chests in Arena.
Yeah, because
a strategy like that, I mean, we figured that out by our second game that's the way to do it. And there was
entire game.
Yeah, there was really no other way that anyone else could catch up to us aside from doing that. So
yeah, I think just adding just a second chest in there would just solve that problem because.
Do you think the second chest should be at the same island, like 2 chests on one island?
Yeah, I think so, just to keep it consolidated. Because then if you start adding multiple islands in, then it spreads the game out.
It spreads the action out.
Yeah, and that's just we need Arena needs to be tight, compact, a lot of fighting.
I'd say 2 chests on one island, maybe far apart on the island.
Mm-hmm.
But even though it's still, it'd be difficult, especially in Sloop Arena, to get 2 chests on your boat.
Yeah.
If you just get 1, you'd be good. And then you'd have to fight at the turn-in with another group who was turning in a chest.
Yeah.
I think it'd
Yeah,
be
I
a
can
good
definitely
idea.
see
Yeah.
camping at a turn-in being
Because
another viable strat.
Because
since
there's no way
turn-in.
we would have been able to dig up 2 chests twice before anyone else in that game.
Right.
We barely got off each time with 1 chest.
Yeah.
So
I do like that the chest is at least marked by the light in the sky.
Yeah, it's a
Because
nice
I
effect.
did feel like in the old arena,
You don't have to spend
not the
time
best
looking-
map reader, so I kind of felt pressure like looking at the map being like,
Where is this thing?
I don't know where to go, and then like you finally find the chest, but then there's already 10 people over there, and you're like, well, crap.
You're a pirate legend, but you still can't read a map.
I can't read a map. Hey, pirate legend and rank, and that's it. Okay,
It's just a title.
it's just a title, kids.
Yeah, I like the glowing effect. You don't have to spend time looking at maps while you're in the arena, which is nice.
And
Like you can't even
then
pull
you
up
know
a
like
map.
who has
Yeah.
the chest, and then everyone kind of starts focusing on that team, and then again the
Oh
action.
yeah, that too. Because then
Oh.
you know. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We had a giant glowing purple beam on our boat for 10 minutes there.
Yeah,
probably.
and everyone can just go for your ship because they're like, hey, we got to get that guy.
Yeah, they didn't used to have that in Old Arena.
No.
You didn't know how many chests were on a boat at a time.
Exactly, and that just made it just more confusing.
It's definitely more focused. I think we're going to be playing it more.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get a group of 4 together.
Especially because the games are 15 minutes. Oh, it's so
Oh yeah, we
easy.
didn't mention that yet. A 15
Oh,
minute
it's
arena is perfect. I think it's a good time.
It's literally just
20,
it's just the right
yeah.
amount of time.
24 was an arbitrary number.
Yeah.
It was too long, especially if you were falling behind. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I got 20 minutes of this left. Like,
Right.
although time does
And
move.
this- yeah.
When you're in first place, time does still move pretty slow.
Oh yeah. It sure does.
We were in first place from 2 or
Like-
3 minutes into that game.
Yeah. And it felt like it took forever.
Like, oh my god, just end. Let us win. I think there could be more like variations on arena or something. Like they could do like a quick mode arena where like the last ship alive wins or something like that.
Oh,
like
okay. So just ship
reduce
PvP.
yeah, like reduce the time element. I don't know, just more options, I guess. I don't know.
I
There's
see. I got you.
There's a lot you can do in the Sea of Thieves sandbox style of play
Mhm.
that you could make cool game modes out of.
Yeah.
Because Arena still has that adventure feeling of like digging up a chest and
Right.
doing it. If there was just like a pure PvP arena mode, I don't know, it could be cool.
Definitely a good template.
But overall, I think this update's really good.
I have to agree. Definitely a
It's-
solid update. I feel like they've definitely like when they first started doing the free monthly updates, there were definitely a few duds in there.
Mhm.
But I think they've kind of found the right like mix of content to put in each update, and I've
Yeah.
definitely felt these next.
And
These past
I really
good,
like
very
I really like the tall tales. They're great, but they're more they're not like they don't really give the whole experience more depth. You know, it's just like here's another thing you can go do,
Yeah.
and you do it once and you're like, this is fun. If I want this glowy skin, I'll do it 4 more times and grind it out.
Right.
But this is like not a gameplay overhaul, but like, you know, almost an overhaul, I guess.
Yeah. More. I would say more quality of life.
Yeah, it's got good quality of life and just more depth
Mhm.
to the adventure mode.
Right.
It feels more like a video game, I guess, than it used to.
Sounds weird, but
Yeah. I
yeah,
think
it gives us Pirate Legend something else to do besides twiddle our thumbs. And
yeah, this is probably their equivalent of like the year 2 anniversary update. I'd
Yeah.
imagine. Overall, I'm excited about it. I want to play some more.
for sure.
But I got videos to edit and upload.
The grind never stops.
Yeah, but I definitely want to play more Sea of Thieves. This makes me want to play more Sea of Thieves.
Absolutely.
To see if we can get Victoria on board.
Yes, that's true.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. See you later.
Bye.
And now for a message from our sponsor. Just kidding, I'm a small channel, so I don't have any sponsors. But I do have some Amazon affiliate links down below. You can pick up some swaggy gear. Swaggy gear. Who says that? 2 of which include a 6-month free trial of Amazon Student Prime program and a 1-month free trial of Amazon Prime for non-students. I just get a little kickback on anyone who uses the links below to sign up. Till next time.